heard I heard somebody say everybody gets treated the same. So yeah, it was like they were complaining about you being like somebody say you were entitled or being entitled and that you didn't deserve whatever it is you were asking for. They're trying to make it seem like you were going overboard or doing the most, like you were trying to get special favors or something or special attention. But I feel like this person, whoever this person is talking to, is trying to double team against you and make it seem like they're trying to turn people against you because they don't want to take responsibilities for whatever it is they said they were going to do. And so it's like this could be a landlord. It's almost sounding like somebody in a relationship, like they're going behind your back talking to people in your family. But I definitely feel like they show off. They do a lot of showing off, and also like a lot. One minute they're your friend, the next minute they buddy with your enemies or people that they know you don't associate with, and talking about you. Like they really just bounce around, stirring up drama, causing problems. And yeah, I felt like pulling these cards because of the alchemy, because it's obviously some negative energy that you're dealing with is festering kind of like in the area. And I feel like this is as at a result of you kind of detaching yourself from the situation. So they were feeding off of your energy. And then as soon as you pulled yourself away, it's like now they're doing the most trying to get your attention. And whatever this is that they're doing is actually going to draw attention to them, because I feel like at some point, like if you file a report or something or file a complaint, it's going to bring attention to the way they have been treating the other tenants. I feel like this is definitely something to do with tenants or landlord, something like some people who control the place where you live. And so I'm getting this energy like they're doing a lot of talking or saying like they're gonna help or fix the problem, but it just doesn't look like that's what's happening right now. It looks like they're trying to gas you up and also like promising water in the desert. Like, yeah, I feel like whoever this is equipped to go the long haul. The long haul. So like if they sue, they have enough money um to be in court, and they know that whoever they're dealing with maybe doesn't, and so they're willing to punish you because they feel like they're going to be able to just turn that into the tax collectors or the credit collectors or creditors, whoever it is that's going to pay off this debt that they're falsely accusing you. For some people, I feel like somebody is being used as a sacrificial offering right now. Like whatever you're going through is completely unfair, and I feel like somebody needs to hear this just to confirm that it's completely unfair. But these people are getting away with it with this raccoon energy. I feel like they're kind of like doing sneaky things at night and trying to use their looks or something, like, oh, I'm so nice and I'm so gentle, I'm so kind, but really they're robbing you blind, whoever this is. Somebody needs to come up with a plan to get themselves out of the situation right now, because I feel like something's going to happen that's just meant to throw you off balance. But once you start making preparations now, whenever it happens, it's going to be a little too late, too little too late, okay, for them to throw you off track, because you're 10 steps ahead of them. And also, I don't feel like you're happy here for some people. I feel like you've already been thinking of moving maybe to a different area, but somebody's just trying to stick it out. Maybe you've been moving around a lot and you're just trying to be comfortable and be stable for a little bit. But I feel like only you can only be comfortable when you're in an actual comfortable situation and not forcing it. If you're not happy, don't force it, because there are better places, people who actually support you and respect you. Of course, you're going to have issues in life, things happen, but I feel like what's happening right now is just intolerable. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with a lot of people with mental issues and mental illness that are never going to get better. Just to be clear about this, they're never going to get better. They're never going to get off of meds, never going to see the light of day the way you see things. And I feel like Christ is offering himself to these people. Maybe this could be you I'm talking to. Maybe you've done some unfair things to your tenants. But I feel like Christ offers himself anyway, regardless of whatever you've done. He's the last hope, okay? He's the only hope and he's the last hope. I see him coming in, offering himself. And also, like, you don't have anywhere to run or hide. Like, it's for whoever I'm talking to, whatever this energy is, like, there's no hope for the person who's turned their back to Christ. So even if they try to get readings or whatever, like, they're gonna keep seeing this coming up, like they're the one in the wrong here. And nobody's gonna be on their side, because even in the spiritual realm, nobody's on this person's side. This person has chose to advocate for Satan. They've chose to worship the devil, and nobody likes that, you know. So this person is, even if this is somebody you're dealing with, this person, just know that this person is not going to have any protection in life. Like, even people who are so-called criminals or thugs, they don't respect people who rat out other people, or, you know, like, I feel like they called the cops on you and lied and said that you did some things that you didn't do. Nobody's going to want that person on their team. So their karma, to say the least, is filthy, and they're going to have to pay some one way or another. Like, even if they take you to court and they and falsely accuse you, your brighter days are ahead. Because I feel like, you know, this is the system and this is how it works. But in the long run, you're going to get payback for whatever this is. Just knowing that you have support, you have the support of the universe, and things are going to be better for you. Also, you walking in your truth is a beautiful thing right now. Walking in your truth. Oh, yeah, this person is going to have the mark of Cain. They're gonna have the mark of Cain wherever they go. People will know, you do people dirty. Like, I see how you move. You know, it's very obvious, very clear and obvious. You got a lot of things to be ashamed of. But for whoever I'm talking about, who was thrown under the bus, you can walk in truth knowing that you stay true to yourself, and that's all you have to ever do. You don't have to be ashamed of who you are, and so you look like somebody who can be trusted, because you can be trusted, and not just trusted, but like you look like somebody that people want to have around. Like, you have clear eyes. Somebody I'm talking to, clear eyes. You look sober. You know, I feel like people are maybe trying to get in your face because they want to know what you're thinking about, trying to, so they can argue with you. Or these devil worshippers, like, it's really, their time is really up. I feel like they're gonna see, but I feel like maybe they won't see. Like, things, there's an explosion happening. Like, they won't even get the chance to. Whoever keeps turning Christ aside, they won't get the chance to. Like, it's their last hope. Basically, it's not gonna be a trial. Is what I'm getting. Like, karma is gonna take them out so quickly. It's, you really don't see it coming. I mean, besides this being a warning now, I feel like people in the area know what's happening, because it's brighter days for them. It's like, yeah, this person is about to get swept off the face of the earth very soon. Don't worry. You know, yeah, they tried to sue you, or they tried to get you hit up or something like that, get you caught up, they put a hit out on you or something. It didn't work out for them, but now everybody knows how they move. And I feel like it also might be the case that they might get hooked on something. They might get hooked on something addictive that they can't let go of, and it's going to destroy them so quickly. Like, whatever this is that they're on is not normal. Like, it's something laced, and not that anything is normal, but it's not, they're not able to go to rehab or anything. Like, it's going to destroy them within the first hit. Like, I feel like their karma is going to hit so hard, they're not going to be able to even know that it's over for them. And you might see them wobbling around on the streets. Somebody might end up seeing this person be interviewed, like randomly interviewed online or something, and it's like a call for help. Like, do you know this person? But they're already far too gone. And also, everybody that knows them is not going to reach out a hand to help them, because they've done so many people wrong. It's like, oh, that's what ended up happening to her. That's messed up. Or, you know, it is what it is. Like, you don't even really have to say anything. So I feel like there's an invitation here for somebody to live in peace. Like, okay, that's over and done with. It's almost like an accident that nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to see people picking up the rubble or putting out the fire. It's like, well, it's over and done with. It's time to move on. Let's go back to our shows. Let's go back to fixing dinner, or playing cards, or whatever it is we were doing before this person was ended, before this person even came into the picture trying to muddy the waters here. Yeah, this person lives in death. And I feel like there's a need, like what's gonna happen to them? Somebody still cares about this energy. Somebody still cares. Somebody hurt them bad. Whoever it is that wants to see them suffer, because I feel like somebody wants to see them suffer. They hurt them bad. So let's go on and see what's happening to these people in the darkness. Somebody says you remind him of his mother or sister. So maybe this person was really attached to you and they felt like you were part of their family. Once we go this deep, it's going to be like a lot of sympathy, a lot of pity, because they're in hell. So whatever they're saying they're going to try and entice you to come back to the darkness with them. That's what I'm getting from this card. Like they want you to come in and see all that they're suffering, all that they've been through. So if this is too much, you might want to cut it off here, but let's go a little deeper and find out what it is that they're going through. Let's see what they're going through. I'm getting this sense like something is funny, like somebody is laughing at them. So they feel like they're being mocked. They feel like people think it's funny that they're suffering, and it's true. It's like whoever's laughing at them, they can feel it. Someone says, I feel so lost. So they're lost because they don't know. One, they don't know what's funny because they're suffering. They don't find anything funny about their situation. But also they don't know like what's wrong with somebody laughing at them because they know they did so wrong. So it's like they don't even have a weapon to attack back. They can't retaliate. They can't reciprocate. There's nothing they can laugh at in return because they know they are a joke. Okay? So they feel lost, like they trying to hold on to something and get their bearings, but they can't. They don't have anything to grab a hold on to. Because nobody's giving them help. Nobody's reaching out and helping them. Someone says, I want to feel that way again. They want to feel like somebody is protecting them. They don't feel safe. They don't feel protected. They don't feel guarded. Like this person is falling down a slippery slope of sadness and depression. And someone says no one cares about them. It's true. No one cares about the sadness. Anybody who is interested in what they're doing is just gaining some sort of gratification, like this, your enemies are being trampled before your face, like a table is being prepared for you before your enemies, and everything that you hear about what's happening to them, like they lost their job, they lost their car, they lost their wife, they lost their kids. Like it's like a Job situation without anything happening afterwards. They just lose and lose and lose. Okay, so these people are miserable, and also they end up on the streets. But this is like, they don't even realize that they're still on earth. They think they died already. They really think they're burning in hell. And that's the last saving grace that they feel, because it's still like, for some people, once they get down there, it's like, this is brilliant. This is like fantastic. For some people, it's a purgatory. They're burning, but it's still like they're being cleansed of all their filth, and Christ coming to them like not Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, well, when Nebuchadnezzar threw in Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, and they were in the furnace, it's like, Christ was the fourth member. And it's like that situation. Like somebody is still going to get saved. Okay? Or maybe somebody's hearing what could possibly happen if they don't stop turning people, throwing people under the bus and what is it, like betraying people? Something about telepathy, like somebody can read minds, but they're using it like for evil. They're like not minding their business. They're getting caught up in people's thoughts and always trying to be seen. Like, look, I'm here. I can hear your thoughts. I know where you are. I'm looking at you through your walls type of vibe. Like they don't mind their business. They don't back off. Okay. And it's like, telepathy is, some people have it. And there's still rules and guidelines. I mean, there's still manners and being polite and being respectful. But I feel like these people, they're disrespectful in the spirit realm. They're disrespectful on a natural, physical realm. And even in hell, some people are so disrespectful that once they get to hell, they just keep rejecting Christ. And it's like, I'd rather be here. I'd rather burn. I'd rather not acknowledge my fault. And that's why they burn forever, because they reject Christ forever and ever and ever. And it's like, it's so sad. It's just like watching somebody uh, just overdose, basically doing the same thing over and over and over until it's just like nobody cares if you get better. Every time you say you're going to rehab, nobody cares. It's just, all right, what? Like, get off my steps, Everything you do makes me fall more in love. Whoever's saying that, I feel like they're just trying to get some money at this point. But let's move back up. Let's move up from this, because these people are suffering. They just go deeper and deeper and deeper. There's like literally, when you feel their energy, it just sinks. They're a sinkhole. They go deeper. They're a bottomless pit. They don't have ability or any structure. And you give them attention. Well, I feel like some people are unable to give these people attention. They're just out of reach. Like, they're so deep. It's deeper than you will ever allow yourself to go. Thank God, some people, they're out of your reach. But there's a martyr, and I feel like this is Christ, who is building a bridge for you and allowing you to observe these people without you being affected by it. But yeah, they're definitely some. And whoever is being able to build that bridge for you is following Christ, and also has the power and authority of Christ and the protection of Christ. But this is not something I would recommend for anybody who is new to Christianity, unless this is something that God tells you to do. Yeah, unless this is your destiny. Maybe I'm talking to a tarot reader or a psychic who's going to get a little deeper into their ministry and learn a little bit more about what's going on in the spirit realm. Focus on Christ and not just everything that pops up or whatever. I'm not arguing with them people. So this is for Christ to speak to. Six of Spears. Yeah, I'm just feeling a sense of like someone trying to watch the sun. There, Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting a sense like it's some demonic, and like somebody just seeing like this appearance of light, this brilliancy, and they're trying to let them do what they're doing. If this is a TV being watched by some entities, then let them do what they're doing. Let them get tangled up, because God's gonna come to them. It's a reason why they don't take no for an answer. Six of Spears. But I feel like somebody sees this light entering into hell, and instead of accepting Christ, they're trying to mimic him. Like, they can steal his power and without following him or bowing down to him. And it's just more and more bad karma being added up to whatever it is they're doing. It's like they're in such darkness. It's almost like not even worth analyzing here, because they feel like they have more power than they have, but they're on drugs. Okay, it's like somebody taking LSD or something, and thinking that they have magic powers, but on the outside you can see this person is just tripping balls right now. Nothing they say or do makes any sense. Eight of Wands. And this is the realm where they should be doing shadow work. They should be doing stuff that they feel like is going to bring them to the light in some way, but they just get darker and deeper into their filth. King of Swords. Yeah, it's like whatever they're doing is not pointed towards God. They have no intentions of getting better in life. They're just like, whenever they have an opportunity to choose God or the devil, they just keep choosing Satan and getting deeper and deeper into this wickedness. King of Swords. Like, this person is just constantly in comment. They're gonna keep trying to be the bad guy and play the devil, because they already see you as somebody that is a good person and they admire you, but they feel like in order to be like you, it's just impossible, which is true. But they don't take a hint. Like, instead of saying, well, let me just be myself for once in a lifetime, and listen to the word that God has for me, instead of doing this, they continue to compete against you. Like, how can I do what she's doing but do it better? Or how can I do it more, do it bigger, And this could be some competition, like whatever. I feel like it's just not the field for that. Like maybe they should have went into advertising or something, but in the spirit room, I just feel like it's just not the place for that. But whatever the case is, they're still trying. But I feel like they're gonna lose their motor skills. Like whoever this person is, they're gonna have a hard time connecting their arms to the commands in their brain. Like they're gonna have a hard time walking. Also, I'm getting like multiple sclerosis or something like this, polio or something, where they just lose all control in their limbs. And this is for some people. But I also feel like some people, maybe somebody who had this illness, and you don't want to admit that it's karma. Eight of Knives, like somebody is like, oh, this can affect anybody, but that's just not true. And then we have, yeah, like somebody is doing some witchcraft, and the somebody's thinking some negative thoughts about you. That's what it's coming at. Like they're just so upset at the fact that you have so much skill and talent, and also that your father protects you and he's proud of you. Yeah, somebody might have recently did something, like made some accomplishment or something that's noticeable and recognizable, and your father is proud of what you've accomplished. Maybe somebody just graduated college or just recently wrote a book or something. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're getting a pat on your back, a good and faithful servant. For some people, this is coming from God. Someone says he handwrites letters to you. Maybe somebody sent you a text saying well done, like you got the job done. This could be a boss for some people, but also I'm getting like a promotion. Somebody just got a promotion, and in any case, people are really jealous. Let's do this one. People are really jealous. They lean in when talking to you. Like whoever this is like they're like pushing themselves against your energy, but like talking crap.